the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Badgers will put total leather to crank us up. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will have the football first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups. High-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Alexis. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Alexis. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for a gap. It's Cummings. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Jayhawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's 3rd down.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap the...
Going for the line. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before. And here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Wisconsin's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And the Badgers want to pick up the tempo. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give on the inside. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They'll take a pass on the 46-yard field goal, try and go for it on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. On the move, he fires. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. From the shotgun, the inside give. Turning it on. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Jayhawks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Powers through the defender. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbered.
And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Fights off a defender. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Heaves it on the run. Makes the grab deep. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter.
Loss of 5. Brings up Second down.
Okay, break. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down.
Get set, get set.
Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. The lead now 6 here in the second. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Nebraska is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Lincoln for some time. They're up by 27 over Texas Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
691, Gator score. Cricket.
Using his legs, it's Flowers. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The Badgers are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
After the run, now to throw. At the 40, there he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Badgers are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Badgers will snap it on first and 10. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Badgers. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Kansas offense returns to the field. On the one hand, it's good to get points, but you can't keep settling for field goals on these. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Walters. He'll step out of bounds at the 13, and that gives him a little bit more room. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams, they got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. If you're not making a miss, you've got to have 2 hands on the ball.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. Oh, he's got some space. And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the 1st down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the tailback. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The run from the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll move the tight end. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Trying play action. He's going to run it. They finally make the stop, but he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with the lone back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Badgers will hustle to the line. Now he's looking to throw it. Here's the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Jayhawks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the back. Still on his feet at the 25. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And the Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to ride this running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Wisconsin! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Give to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Under fire. First down and more. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the move. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And despite going 0 for 2 on fourth down so far, they will stay aggressive and go for it here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Here comes the offense on second down. On the move, it's Cummings. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jayhawks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It is good. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Vols have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Walters. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down.
Here we go.
Wants to throw on 1st down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
He'll off one deep down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if...
Turning it on! What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. And the Jayhawks look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the running back looking for room. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Trying to get rid of it. A little floater there that falls incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long.
29 Philly.
From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. High the chains now on second and long. He might want another play. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete to the left. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Now the play fake. The throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smalls.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Now on second down. They'll go to the ground. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just
headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Badgers! As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got his man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. And they... that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking downfield on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
And I think the quarterback throwing that pass off his back foot is what led to that incompletion. Just not as accurate as he would have liked to have been.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Looking to the big tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's John. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum.
Here we go.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Spears. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. And with that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
Wants to go up top on first down. Sends it downfield. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. To the air on first down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle. It's Walters. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Jayhawks want to move quickly.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10.
Get set, get set.
Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, he'll throw it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
On fourth down, trying to find his man. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Catch inside the 25. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Under fire, and he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for him.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And the Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deep as the deepest, wide as the widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
He is stopped short of the line to gain. The fourth down try goes awry, and that might just do it. Off the play fake on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Badger. He got a step and just dusted the field. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. No more room to run. They